I say the girl deserves it.
Got it. I'll locate the best venue there is.
Yeah, I gotta say though, it is kind of rough having only one driver.
I had to tell my friend something.
I believe Haru has one already.
That is true. Though I am pretty lacking in experience. But don't you worry, Mako-chan. If for any reason you're not up to it, I'll take the wheel. Well, as much as I appreciate
Is Haru
that.
really that bad of a driver?
Is something wrong, Makoto? You don't look so well. No, it's nothing.
Oh crap, we better dig in before the noodles get soggy.
Yes, absolutely. Soggy noodles, no.
Damn, I'm stuffed. Oh, now I can die happy.
I suppose I should also throw in the towel. Not a drop of soup remains.
I can still handle some more. Oh shit, what's the phrase when you're in a ramen shop? Kaidama? Is that what it is?
I can't believe you guys got 7 noodle refills. You'd think this was a ramen buffet.
Well, I see you boys had quite the meal. I should mention, customers who order over 5 sets of noodles get a free souvenir bowl.
For real? Oh, thanks for the hookup, Pops.
Oh, this should serve as good decor. Surely it will brighten up our vehicle's interior.
I got a ramen bowl.
Senkichi's on the line.
Hey, where are you guys?
A ramen shop.
A ramen shop where? I'm gonna guess it's Fukuoka, assuming that you're going at a decent pace. Anyway, I'm calling to let you know I think I found our guy. I'll give you more details in person. Saves us time and energy. Sorry it's so sudden, but how soon do you think you can be at Kyoto?
Might take a little longer than expected.
Nijima's down for the count, huh? Damn. Of all the rotten luck. Then what about a bullet train? Or, wait, can't you ask Okumura? Doesn't she have a license? All she'd have to do is take the Sanyodo from Fukuoka to Kyoto. Not a tough drive by any means. I hate to lay the pressure on, but we don't have much time. A lot rides on this.
Damn. Hung up abruptly. I should tell everyone what he wants.
Wait, so he knows who the mastermind is?
Finally, we get to bust this effing punk.
Then let's leave tomorrow morning. Being tired is no excuse to delay our mission. As true as that is, be careful not to hurt yourself, Makoto.
Showtime.
Hell yeah! Hey, how far is Kyoto from here?
Roughly 8 hours by highway.
Then we'll most likely make it
That's
by
nothing.
sundown. Bathroom breaks.
An 8-hour drive?
Seats comfy.
Easy.
Snacks ready for consumption.
Are you okay to drive, Mako-chan? Honestly, I'm not at 100%, but I don't want to let you guys down. I see.
Let her drive.
Then I'll drive. Mako-chan, I'm taking over.
Yeah, kick her fucking ass out. Fuck her in the ass. Get her out. Move.
You know, Haru, you don't have to force yourself. Makoto is looking paler than ever now.
You don't gotta be nervous. Just take it nice and slow.
No, pedal to the metal.
I think I'll be just fine. In fact,
Oh god.
I have a special technique that'll make your head spin.
She's
Is
gonna
she
wreck the
okay?
RV.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
We're in your hands.
So I've never really told you guys
She gonna
this,
pull off the grapefruit
but
technique.
the moment Haru's hands touch the wheel, get ready to shift into overdrive.
Pedal to the metal, bitches. I'll make it there in 6 hours.
They're not here yet, huh? Guess I'm a little early. Well, maybe I'll just keep working on the... What the hell?
the fuck was that?
Whoa, speak of the devil. Well, you guys got here quick.
I thought we were gonna die.
I think we already did. My soul's barely tethered to my body.
Ugh, gonna puke.
It reminds me of a trip we went on with our friends to a Magic tournament. We left. I had a car full of people, and we had another friend who was picking up a few others in town. They were going to come with us. So it was 2 cars going not very far, maybe like a 5-hour drive from our state to the next state. And we left. My car left. I left probably about 2 to 3 hours before our friend. They passed me. Middle of the night. I just see this car fucking like they just fucking passed me on the road. I'm like, I think that was Hunter and the boys. Whatever. Kept driving. We make it to the city that we're supposed to make it to. We make it to the hotel where everybody's staying at. I pull into the parking lot. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, they also pull in. I'm like, wait a minute. You guys passed me on the road about an hour ago. What the fuck happened? And I just see like one of my friends gets out, just like pure white, just yeah, somehow we made it to the hotel before they did, but they passed me on the road doing like 120. That was a fucking weird trip. It was fun, but a very weird trip. They also like, the side of my friend's car was like somebody took just a bunch of nails and just down the side of his car. He apparently hit a fox on the road doing like 110, and the bones just fucking scraped along his car. Just fucking destroyed his car. Yeah. That was bad. Yeah, there's nothing left of that fucking animal. But that was the weirdest time I've ever been like, all right, we're leaving. We're on the road, you know, into the night, hour or two ahead of everybody else, and then suddenly just like in front of me. I'm like, oh, they're going really fast. I mean, I wasn't going slow. I was doing like 80. Anyway, that's the one story I have about a road trip.
Okay.
My apologies, Haru, but I request you steer clear of the driver's seat from now on. I only have so many lives left.
Meowgon is unconscious. Wake him up.
Hey, Okumura, what happened?
I was just driving normally, I think.
Like when my grandfather drives.
The room finally stopped spinning.
You have a very, unique way of driving.
You ever been in a car driving with somebody and they
Why,
like
thank
constantly
you,
stop and
Mona-chan.
go, so you're just like this the entire
You
time?
really shouldn't take it as a compliment.
Regardless,
You're just
glad
like,
you
I'm
guys
gonna
made it here in
vomit.
one piece.
I'm
By
gonna
the
throw
way,
up.
what is this place? It seems unfit for a typical gathering of law enforcement.
You could call it my secret base, I guess. Basically, it's a place to hole up if shit ever goes south. A good friend of mine used to run it. But now, it's just an empty old bar, suitable for investigating far away from any prying eyes.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So this is like
I
your
can't.
hideout.
I can't drive with somebody who
More
does
like
that
a
shit.
safe room.
Especially if you're at like a red
safe
light
house.
and they just constantly like rock on
Those
the brake.
newspapers, are they not
You're
from
just like,
2 years
dude.
prior?
You're at a red
Those
light. Stop.
newspapers are irrelevant.
I'm not
We
doing
have other
nothing. It's
business
like,
to discuss here.
Then
gonna
let's hear
fucking
it,
vomit.
Zenkichi.
I'm gonna throw up in your car.
All right. Let me break it down for you bit by bit. I cross-referenced every name on the list we found in Okinawa, based on our assumption that the mastermind would stand to benefit from changing hearts en masse. This is who we ended up with.
Yeah, he sure looks like a schemy bastard.
Don't I know it? To think he'd turn up now of all times.
Hold on. Know him?
No, not in particular. Anyway, the man's name is Jun Owada. At 69 years old, he's on his 10th term as a legislator. Not only that, but he worked his way up to chief cabinet secretary of the ruling party. In short, he's not someone to mess with. They say he was a Masayoshi Shido supporter during the election last year.
Shido?
Did you say Shido?
Unbelievable. I never thought I'd hear his name again.
Do you know him?
Yes. We fucked him.
Yeah, one hell of an evil asshole.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sounds like you and Shido had quite the history. But we're not after him right now. That list contained a handful of Owada's political opponents. People he'd rather not have around.
He
So it's
sued me.
clear he's behind all this. However, I highly doubt he's doing his own dirty work. He'd have a heck of a time getting his political opponents to friend him on Emma. After checking his inner circle for sympathizers, I found out he's been meeting with a certain entrepreneur. Quite often, too. Nice guess. It's the CEO of Medice, all right. Akira Konoe.
Isn't the CEO
Tony
of
Stark.
Medice the guy we heard speak back in Sendai?
I came across communication records between him and the director at Okinawa, and it showed they kept in contact.
Then the pieces all fit.
Yeah. Whenever Owada wants someone out of his way, he calls on Konoe to take action. And the director at Okinawa was likely the one who arranged this. Now, it's too late to tell.
Hold on. If Konoe's the one changing hearts, does that make him a monarch too?
But he's the CEO of Medice. Wouldn't he get one of his subordinates to do the job for him?
I suppose it would be natural to assume that. But as you all know, in order to change someone's heart, you need to be their friend on Emma. Everyone Owada associates with is a big-time elite. And Konoe's the only one in their league.
Besides, he's the head of a huge company. If anything, I think he'd want to be a monarch as well. He wouldn't want to risk his heart getting changed by someone else either.
Another thing, the people on that list most likely had their hearts changed in Osaka.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Everyone on that list who went crazy had all traveled to Osaka at some point. That's also where Medice's main office is, meaning there's a good chance we'll find a jail in Osaka, with Konoe as its monarch. Though, the only way we'll know for sure is if Sophia senses it.
I did sense a jail.
Huh?
Oh, right! We did pass through Osaka when I took a wrong turn.
Sophia, you should have spoken up!
I did speak up. You guys were too busy to listen.
If it was when Haru was driving...
I took a wrong
And we
turn.
were likely
Woo!
too busy screaming for our lives.
Well,
Is he really that
makes
bad
things
of a
easier.
driver?
So it's confirmed as a jail in Osaka. Now we just need to determine whether Konoe's the monarch or not.
Wait, if you know that much already, why not cuff his ass right now?
No proof.
Right. Now here's the issue. That list only spells out his motives and connections. It isn't solid proof that he's been changing hearts. We can't arrest him on speculation alone. The most we can do is conduct a search. And that's only with his consent. Hell, he could pack up and run if he wanted to. We don't have any legal authority over him. Another thing I noticed is how many high-ranking members of the force were on that list.
You think he's changed their hearts too? To get the police in his pocket?
Yeah. And from the look of it, not just the rank and file either.
So that's why you called us here. Because you don't know who the real enemies are.
The most I can do without being traced is some light investigation. And even then, that might be impossible. If it's the top brass we're dealing with, they might just leak the info and take action before I can lift a finger.
In other words, the police are not our allies.
What else is new?
You do realize I'm also a man in uniform? Anyway, it's obvious that going about this the regular way is out of the question. What we need is something a bit more uncanny. Something only you guys are capable of.
Want us to torture him.
Right. If Konoe really is a monarch, we can corner him into a confession.
That's right. We completely overlooked the fact that Konoe has a jail.
But won't we need a keyword to gain access?
Precisely why I had you rush over here. I'll be meeting Koei at Medusa's corporate headquarters today.
Really? How'd you manage that?
By going about it like a cop. Told them we had intel about a possible security leak involving their software. We received information about a possible party attempting to hack Emma. So on and so forth.
Ooh, does somebody need a hacker?
Not even that. I only said it to score me an appointment. At the end of it, I'll suggest he add me on Emma so I can answer any further questions. And we'll have ourselves a keyword. In his mind, I'll be just another pawn for the taking. So I'm pretty sure he'll take the bait. The moment I get the keyword, if I get the keyword, I'll send it right over. That's what I've been meaning to tell you. Hope it was worth the drive.
Wait, if you're gonna head up their office, that means you're going to Osaka, right? Let us come with.
The sooner we enter the jail, the sooner we can finish this operation.
Fair, but there's a chance I might not get the keyword. Tagging along for nothing would be a wasted effort. Besides, doesn't Nijima need a breather? In fact, you all look like you need one.
Can't really argue with that.
Bottom line is, if you guys go down, so does everything I've worked for. So I need you fighting at your best.
Got it. So our job's to wait until further contact.
What the hell? Now we gotta wait even more?
Oh, you really want to complain? Right when I'm about to tell you the big surprise I have in store for you?
What big surprise?
A hotel.
This is the spot Gramps got us? Am I losing my mind?
No way! We really get to stay here?
It looks like it costs a fortune.
This is one of Kyoto's fanciest hot spring hotels. A single night averages 40,000 yen per person.
What was that, 400 a night? Per person?
40,000 yen?
To be met with such extravagance after our
No,
harrowing
4 grand.
journey,
4 grand a night?
I am unsure how to process it.
He did say he could expense it, but is he sure about that?
4,000 a night. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'd probably feel more at home in
Oh,
a
it's
jail.
400 a night. Oh, that's
We
nothing.
really owe Zenkichi
Not
a great
nothing.
big thank you.
It's 400 a night.
Okay, guys. Let's get in there.
Right behind you!
I was like, 2 zeros. Yeah, it's 400.
Wow! Oh, it's just as gorgeous inside.
Dang. I don't want to end up breaking something.
First time I've seen Inari cry.
I was
over
like,
something
it's
other
pretty
than
close to what it's
What do
normal
you
around
think, Mako-chan?
here.
Doesn't this seem like a great place to relax?
It sure does. I saw a pamphlet mentioning how the hot springs here have a variety
But I'm
of
sure
natural
like
health
hotels in
benefits
Japan
as
are
well.
much nicer.
food. Then let's jump in already.
For the same
Come on,
price.
Come on.
If you're to come
I'd
here
like
for
to
like
jump in this time.
300-400, like you're getting
Guide
kind
me
of
through the
standard
water like
hotel
you did in
bullshit.
Okinawa.
You take that same 400 and you go somewhere else, probably getting a lot nicer.
Hang on. You're not thinking of taking her into the guys' bath, are you?
Are
can
we
see my
even
dick.
allowed to have phones in the bath?
There was, in fact, a sign that forbids bringing cell phones inside the bathing area.
No fair. But rules are rules. I guess I'll just wait here. There's always the bath in our room, Sophia. Once we're done, I'd be happy to take you in. Hooray! I'd like that, Haru.
Why does she
Why
want
don't
to see
you join
naked
them,
people so
Yogana?
much?
There's a shower for pets, too.
I'm not a pet. But I won't let that stop me.
After we're done bathing, we can all enjoy some traditional Kyoto cuisine.
According to the website, dinner is as follows: crab, shabu shabu, heirloom vegetables, and rice soup. A veritable feast.
First he cries, then he drools.
Crab and
You're
shabu
a real
shabu.
leaky guy, Inari.
I would like. That's the first time this game has asked me that. If she called you a fucking leaky guy.
Hey there, sorry to bother you. I had an appointment with Mr. Koei.
I do apologize, but Mr. Koei is currently out on urgent business.
Urgent business.
Unfortunately, I don't have any more details. Please come back another day.
Excuse
Real-
me, but I
real
was
look in
specifically
Tarkov
told I
chat.
could meet him here at this time?
I'm sure, and
the
I'm
fuck was
sorry for
that?
the inconvenience, but you'll have to come back again.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's true. It did the last time we were in Kyoto.
You called, sir?
Commissioner.
I just looked over and was like, what the fuck?
There's a favor I'd like to ask you.
And he is?
Why, this is Mr. Owada. I'm sure you've heard much about him.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Owada.
Pleasure's all mine.
Sorry,
Commissioner
I'm reading a
Kawaragi.
different chat room right
I've
now.
heard much about you myself. He tells me you do a marvelous job. Now, I hear you're after the Phantom Thieves. Apparently, they're the culprits behind the change of heart epidemic we keep hearing so much about.
We still lack concrete proof of that, actually.
Well, I'm sure you do. But my source just provided me some info that could turn this case on its head. Recently, these Phantom Thieves tried hacking one of the biggest virtual assistant programs this nation ever produced.
They tried hacking Emma?
That's the one. Now they're looking to steal people's information, and not for conventional reasons. First, they get all the dirt on you. Then they make you confess whatever they feel is convenient for them. That's what this epidemic is. I'll have you know I take my position very seriously. The future of our great country is at stake, and I'll be damned if I let some two-bit terrorists run around thinking they're the ones in control. They must be arrested immediately, for my own peace of mind and that of the people.
Commissioner General, what is this really about?
Our legislators have decided that the Phantom Thieves can no longer run around unchecked.
They don't know who the thieves
and we,
are, though.
as protectors of the law, simply wish to do what's right and assist them. There's also the matter of the next election, which I do hope to take part in. I'm sure you catch my drift.
You'd like some achievements under your belt.
That's being very blunt about it. But yes, as a matter of fact, I would.
So am I to understand you want the Phantom Thieves arrested and the epidemic ended without any proof?
You're also to understand that coming up with proof is part of your job. I've already discussed this with Mr. Koei, the CEO of Medis. If anyone has the right to help us in this matter, it's him.
You may not like to hear this, but it's too soon. What we call a change of heart epidemic, the public calls justice. They believe the Phantom Thieves are exposing society's evils. Suddenly apprehending them would only cause backlash. We should at least investigate whether they are really blackmailing and...
They'll be charged with murder.
Murder?
A body was found in Okinawa, at a research center for artificial intelligence. The victim was leading Emma's development. Once the Phantom Thieves discovered how to penetrate the system, they murdered the poor man.
Now, do you understand? Our country is in the midst of a burgeoning crisis.
Huh. There's something in it for you, too. How'd you like to call yourself Senior Commissioner?
I'm sorry?
You'll be on top of the entire force. I'm sure you won't be found wanting.
The offer's on the table because we know you'd be right for the job.
Then I'll make it happen. If you two are giving the orders, then there's nothing more to question.
Ha! I knew you'd make the wiser choice.
Well, the rumors were true. You really do show discretion. Perhaps you could reach Commissioner General someday. And on your merit at that. I'm sure you'd do just fine.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. If that is all, please let me assure you, the task is in capable hands.
Sorry. Sorry, like I said, I'm reading a different chat. I don't know what happens when
In the end, we're nothing but obedient dogs.
oh god, holds his kid.
Barking only at those we've been ordered.